So, you have jailbroken using the Electra Jailbreak and you're wondering what tweaks to install? Well, not to worry. Here are 10 awesome jailbreak tweaks for iOS 11.2 to 11.4. What is up, guys? My name is Benji and welcome back to another top 10 awesome jailbreak tweak video. Yes, the series is back. Today we're back with part 1 of season 2, I guess. So without any further ado, let's get into the tweaks. This first tweak, which I'm going to be showing you guys, is called Twitter Dark Mode. Now, basically what Twitter Dark Mode is a dark mode for Twitter. It works really, really well. I love it. As you can see, it looks so nice. It looks a lot better than Eclipse X's dark mode for Twitter. It does come with a couple of settings here. So if we go into the Twitter dark mode settings, you can actually choose the color of it. So you can actually, if you don't want it to be a dark mode, you can have it be a pink mode or a blue mode or a red mode or even a purple mode or whatever color you want. And you can also change the tint color and a bunch of other cool stuff. And you can also change your message bubbles here, and you've also got additional settings here, so you can actually add another color tint. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do in here. You've also got dark mode presets, so you can actually have true dark mode, which is the one I've got turned on. You can also have just a normal dark mode. 21 Pilots, not sure what that is, but you can also have the Discord style dark mode. So you can do quite a few things. The developer will add more features in the future, and she also does do a bunch of other dark mode tweaks for like Snapchat, Instagram, and a bunch of other tweaks like that. And honestly, Twitter dark mode, one of the best dark modes in this jailbreak so far. This is another tweak I really like. It's called BioProtect X, and basically it will allow you to lock individual apps from being opened. If we go into settings, it will ask us for Face ID. If we go into wallet, it will ask us for Face ID. If we go into calculator, it won't ask us for Face ID because I didn't select it to ask for authentication. So I'm gonna go back into settings here real quick, and you actually can do a couple of things from within the settings. So you can actually pick what applications this works in. You can also pick some folders that you want to be individually protected, and you can also do a bunch of other stuff. So like add caller ID protection, so when somebody calls you, it won't actually show the name until you look at your phone, which is really cool. And you can also add app switcher protection, stereo protection. You can add protection to all of your phone. You can even add like notch protection, so nobody can steal your notch. This is another must-have tweak for people who like to customize their phones. This is called Boxy 3. Now basically, as you can see here on my home screen, the icons aren't where they should be. They're down a little bit. So basically what Boxy 3 allows you to do is, if we go into the settings here, let's enable quick settings and force touch here. So basically how Boxy 3 works is, I've set it to when I 3D touch on the screen that it'll pop up. But as you can see here, you can actually choose where your icons are. So you can actually, if we move the horizontal padding here, it will actually move the apps closer in together. If we move them out, then they will move out a little bit. And you can also choose a side insert here, so you can actually move the icons up there. So it does take a bit of playing around with to get the look that you actually want. And you also have another page here, so you can actually save presets. Make sure you do disable the quick settings after you have done, because then it'll pop up whenever you 3D touch on stuff. Even if you 3D touch on an icon, they'll just pop up, which is really annoying. So yeah, make sure when you actually have Boxy 3 all set up, just turn off all of the toggles apart from the enable toggle and respring. This is another must-have tweak if you want to customize your phone. This is called SpringPlus 11. Basically what SpringPlus 11 will allow you to do is add cool animations to when you open up your folders and stuff. When you jump into different settings here, as you can see, it's a bit bouncy. It's kind of like Bouncy 10, but it's really a lot better because you can do a lot more with it. Basically, you could do a ton of stuff in here. This tweak is similar to Springtomize, if you guys remember that tweak back in the day. You can actually go into the lock screen here. You can change some stuff in the lock screen, so you can actually disable the camera. So when we're on the lock screen and we slide for the camera, it won't work because I've disabled the camera, which is really cool. Absolutely hate when I accidentally swipe on here that the camera opens. But yeah, you also can choose to hide the page dots on the home screen and the lock screen. And you can also go into the springboard here and you can actually choose a load of stuff on the springboard. So something that I've done is I have actually removed the background when you open up the folder, and it looks really good. As you can see, also when you open it up, it looks so good. The animation is so cool. And you can also disable the background blur for 3D touch. So as you can see here, when I 3D touch on settings here, it will actually remove the blurred background. And there's a ton of other stuff you can do. You can customize your control center a bit so you can have a sleek look. So as you can see here, it has a pretty cool sleek look. There's also a bunch of system-wide settings here, so you can actually disable the power connected tone, so when you actually plug your phone in, it won't have that bing sound. And you can also disable blurs everywhere and a bunch of other stuff. You can also enable faster animations, which is really cool. So you can make your phone a bit faster. You could also do stuff to your system apps, so you can actually hide icons in the settings, and you could literally do a ton of stuff from within SpringPlus. There's a lot of possibilities. Here's another really cool tweak. This is called CCMusicArtwork, and basically when you're listening to music, the music panel in the control center will actually have the music artwork in the background. So it's really, really cool. As you can see, we're listening to The Greatest Showman here, and it will show the actual album art, which is pretty neat. I mean, it doesn't really add anything functionally, but it looks cool. Here's another really, really cool tweak. This one is called BannerLock, and basically it will remove all the information on your notifications in your notification center, but it will basically hide the information on your notifications, which is really cool because of course iOS does do it automatically, but this will actually add an extra layer to that. And if we go into the BannerLock settings here, you can actually enable and disable what you want to hide. So you can hide the app icon, hide the app title, hide the time, and a bunch more. And also it will color the background of your banners. Now I've got color banners installed, and this does work with color banners. And in my opinion, color banners does work better to color your notifications because this only colors the notifications on the lock screen. It doesn't do it when you receive a notification. But yeah, there's a couple of things you can do in here, and I actually really like this. It's a really cool tweak, and if you're one of those people who doesn't really like people looking onto their phones and finding out they received a message from someone, this is definitely a tweak for you. This is another really awesome tweak. It's called Laetus or Laetus or something like that. This is basically a custom colored keyboard for your iPhone. So as you can see here, my keyboard is a completely different color. Now, of course, there is another tweak called Nude Keys that you could use, but this actually works better in my opinion. So you can actually also choose the custom color of the background. So you can go ahead here and actually have it be red. And if we enable the use custom colors, as you can see, now we have a red keyboard. You can also have it to be green. So now we have a green keyboard, and you can really mess about with this a lot, and there's a lot of stuff you can do. I prefer true black because it just looks better. Like, look at it, especially when you're in an app that already has a dark mode. It just blends in so well. This is another really cool tweak. This is called Taptic Keys, and basically whenever you type on your keyboard, your phone will actually give you haptic feedback. Now this does work on iPhone 6s and over, and you can also have it work for when you open up apps. It gives you a little bit of haptic feedback. Also when going into different settings here and when tapping on buttons and stuff, it works really well. I absolutely love it. If you go into the Taptic Keys settings here, you can actually choose how strong it is. I've got mine on heavy because I love the haptic feedback, and you can also toggle off the feedback on home screen controls and UI controls if you just want it on the keyboard. But honestly, I've not had any bugs or anything with this. It works super well, and I absolutely love it. Here's another really cool tweak that brings back memories. This one's called Unlock Sound, and basically it will bring back the unlock sound to your iPhone, and you can also customize it. So let's do that one more time. So here's how mine sounds like. Pretty cool little ding sound there. And if we jump into the settings here, you also can customize it. So right now I've got the third-party direction down haptic, but you can also have the default unlock sound. So if we unlock now, it will bring back the old unlock sound from iOS 6 and 5 and the old days. Yeah, if you're someone who likes their sound effects on their phone, this is definitely a tweak to add to your list. So the last tweak I'm going to show you here is called BadiOSBad, and basically it will disable software updates on your phone. So as you can see, we don't even get the software update tab in general. But it's really cool if you're one of those people who doesn't want their phone to auto-update overnight and doesn't really want to install the tvOS beta profile. This is definitely a tweak to get if you are jailbroken and you don't want your phone to update, because like, who doesn't want to update their phones when they're jailbroken? So there you go, guys. Those were 10 awesome jailbreak tweaks for iOS 11.2 to 11.4. If you guys want to install any of these tweaks, I will drop them in the description below, as well as all their prices. If you have any questions about any of these tweaks, or you have a tweak you want to add to my list of top tweaks, let me know down in the comment section below and I will check it out. And of course, if you are new around here and you haven't already, be sure to smash that subscribe button down below, as I upload videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and also I live stream every Monday and Friday. So don't forget to also ring the bell so then you'll be notified every time I upload a video. You can get to my videos early and you won't miss an upload. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Benji from BadiOSBad, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video.